Hey everyone, quick question before we dive in. When did General Hospital become a masterclass in toxic relationships? Because honestly, this episode feels like a case study in how not to handle family drama. Let me break down what's going on with these characters, and why I think the show's writers are secretly running some kind of psychological experiment on us viewers. Buckle up, because this recap is wild. So first off, let's talk about Michael racing to save Willow after Jacinda drugs her. Now, I get that this is a soap opera, but can we all agree that Jacinda might be the most irresponsible aunt in television history? I mean, slipping Molly into someone's drink at a family gathering. That's not just reckless, it's practically a public service announcement for why you shouldn't trust anyone in this show's universe. But here's the twist: Michael actually ends up bonding with Willow while she's high. Which makes me wonder, is this show trying to tell us that chemical manipulation is the only way these characters can communicate honestly? Because that's a dark message. Meanwhile, Jason and Drew's twin showdown at the pool. Honestly, the most dramatic poolside since Baywatch. Drew's out here banning his daughter from seeing Danny, which is classic overprotective dad energy. But Jason's argument that Danny isn't dangerous anymore raises an interesting point. How many times have we seen characters in this show get labeled as threats, only for that to change overnight? It's like their threat level meter is calibrated by a Ouija board. Personally, I think Drew's overreacting because he's secretly terrified of becoming his father. The real drama here isn't mob ties, it's daddy issues. Let's pivot to Anna and Britt's hospital showdown. Britt asking Anna for intel on Cassius' death feels like watching two chess masters play poker. Everyone's manipulating everyone else here, but what fascinates me is how Peter keeps appearing like some gothic horror version of a Jiminy Cricket. Is this show trying to tell us Anna's losing her grip on reality, or is Peter just gaslighting her? Either way, Britt's desperation makes me question her whole character arc. Wasn't she supposed to be the strong, independent type? Or does losing a sibling automatically reset your personality to vengeful wreck? And can we discuss Josslyn's corporate power struggle? Valentine's basically whispering power corrupts in her ear, while Carly looks on like a nervous chaperone at a middle school dance. The way Valentine's warning her about sharks buying the company. That's rich coming from a guy who's basically a walking corporate takeover. But here's the thing, Josslyn staying in the WSB makes zero sense narratively. They've spent years building her as a spy, so why would she suddenly care about office politics? Unless this is just set up for her to weaponize the company against her enemies. That would be deliciously twisted. Now, Chase digging into Jordan's accident. Brook Lynn's panic attack feels like foreshadowing for a reason. I'm betting her guilt isn't just about being a bad driver. What if she knows who really caused that crash? And Chase's determination to reopen the case. Classic move: whenever characters chase conspiracy theories on this show, it never ends well. Remember when they thought Luke was alive for 10 years? Yeah, let's not repeat that. But let's zoom out for a second. What's really fascinating here is how every single storyline revolves around control: who has it, who wants it, who's pretending to have it. These characters are all playing 3D chess, while living in a world where the board keeps tilting. That's why this show endures, right? It's not just drama, it's chaos theory with better hair. So here's my final thought: General Hospital isn't actually about hospitals or general life. It's about how people fracture under pressure. Whether it's drugs, family, or corporate takeovers, everyone's just one bad decision from a breakdown. And honestly, that might be the most realistic thing on daytime TV. What do you think? Are these characters beyond saving, or is the real tragedy that they keep trying? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more chaotic analysis next week.